In this video, I'll be going over rounding. So let us consider the number 1,234,567. So our next goal is to make the place value chart for this number. So let us create our place value chart. So in our millions place, we have 1. In our 100,000s place, we have 2. In our 10,000s place, we have 3. In our thousands place, we have 4. And in our hundreds place, we have 5. In our tens place, we have 6. And in our one place, we have 7. So from going from the right to the left, we always start from ones and then it goes on to the millions. Or if you want to start from the left, it always starts from the millions and into our ones. So the last digit on our right side is always known as the ones, and then it goes to the tens. Okay, so how do we round? That's the main purpose of this video, to learn how to round. Well, in order to round, you have to look at the digit to the right of the place to which you are rounding. So if you are rounding to the nearest 10, you would look to the right of that place, so which would be the ones digit. Then you have to consider, is this digit 5 or greater? So then you have two scenarios. If it is greater than 5, you gotta add 1 to our place digit. Place digit is the one that you are rounding to. If it's not greater than 5, the digit that is on to the right, we leave the place digit as is and change all the digits to the right of the place digit to 0. So this is how to round. In words, it might seem a little confusing, but when you do some examples, it'll start to make sense. So let us look at 2 examples on how to round. Okay, so example 1. It says to round 425 to the nearest 10. So what is our place digit? Well, we're rounding to the nearest 10, so our place digit is the number 2, and the digit that's right to the 2 is 5. So let's make at first the place value chart for 425. Well, in our hundreds place we have the 4, in our tens place we have the 2, like I said before, and in our ones place we have 5. Alright, so 10. Place, we're rounding to the nearest 10, so the number 2 or digit 2 is known as our place digit, as we are rounding to the nearest 10. Okay, so then we look to the right of our place digit, so the right digit would be 5. And this is the number 5, so since our rule said if it's greater than 5, we have to make our place digit 1 up and everything to the right of it 0. Alright, so our answer is, since in our ones digit we have 5, we gotta make that into a 0. Our place digit, so the 2, we add 1, so it turns into a 3. So 425 rounded to the nearest 10 is 430. Okay. Now let's look at our example 2. We need to round 2,471 to the nearest 1,000. So now, what is our nearest 1,000 place digit? Is it the 2? Is it the 4? Is it the 7? Is it the 1? Well, our thousands digit place is the number 2. So first, let's just make our place value chart again for this example. By making the place value chart, it's just more simpler because you're able to lay down each digit in what place they're in, and then you're able to figure out which one's our place digit number and which one we're focusing on. Okay. So the 2 is the thousands, hundreds is the fourth, tens is the 7, and the ones is the number 1 from our number 2,471. Since we are rounding to the nearest thousand, we are focusing on the thousandths digit, which is 2. So that's our place digit. Since we are rounding to the nearest thousands, so 2 is in the thousandths place. Then our next step is to look to the right. The right is the hundredths place, so 4. Is this greater than 5 or is it less than 5? Well, 4 is obviously less than 5. So when our right number or digit is less than 5, that means our place digit number stays as is and everything to the right of our place digit turns into 0. So our place digit was again 2 because we are rounding to the nearest thousand and 2 is in the thousands place. And then our right digit was 4 and that's less than 5. So that means when it's less than 5, everything to the right changes to 0 and our place digit, so number 2, stays as is 2. So when we round 2,471 to the nearest thousand, our solution is 2,000. Alright, so this is how to round. I hope this video helps everyone around when they're studying for their exams or elementary schools with rounding. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and make sure to subscribe. Thank you.